I'm Jackie,
And I'm David,
and we're the authors
an illustrator.
of Elvis and Romeo, our new book,
It's a story about a grumpy bulldog, that's me,
and a positive and happy labradoodle.
that's usually her,
Sometimes I try.
most of the time. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how I draw the pictures for the book, and I'm going to do a little demonstration drawing a picture of Elvis and Romeo. I hope you like it. I have so much fun drawing them, and I hope it's fun for you to watch me draw them.
Can't wait.
Me neither.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye
Bye.
there. Dogs.
Dogs! So here we are, and this is our blank white piece of paper, or in this case, blank white video screen. And I like to start my drawings with thinking about what I want to capture and getting the basic feeling very loosely. So in this instance, I wanted to get the relationship between Elvis and Romeo. And when I draw, I start with these scribbly shapes, and I'm thinking about how do the characters relate to each other. And this goes both in terms of how they stand, their body language, or like doggy body language in this case, and also their facial expressions. And at this part of the drawing, I'm just sort of, poking around, checking things out, changing things, making it a little bit clearer, but this is the part where I just sort of explore. After that, I get to this other part where I start to try to make the mess of my drawing into something a lot more professional looking. I know so many artists who can start with like an eyeball and it's so perfect, and I'm envious of them, but I can't work that way. And for as long as I've been working, I always end up drawing and redrawing my pictures. And digitally, I do it by changing layers. In real life, I've often done it by using a light box or tracing paper, where I just go over my drawings. Because I am such a sort of messy artist that I need to have these stages to sort of get it into something that looks a little bit more finished. Now, what you can see that I'm doing here is really working on Elvis's expression, because for me, especially when I'm doing children's book illustrations, nothing is more important than getting the emotions across. And so I spend a lot of my time thinking about body language, thinking about facial expressions, and making sure that the viewer or the reader or both can really feel what the characters are feeling. And the best way I can do that is by looking at the nuances of how someone's eyebrow might be, or where the edge of their mouth is when they smile, or in Romeo's case, his tail, is almost always very waggy because he's such a happy dog. And trying to make sure that I make, Elvis look grumpy enough, but not too grumpy. And you will see as I draw, I start to add more details, like the fur, and things get darker. But the whole time I'm adding and taking away and adding and taking away. I just got rid of the underdrawing, so this is a cleaner look at what's there. Now I'm doing some shading. I like to give them a little bit more of a sense of being solid. Also, as an artist thing, controlling your values helps you guide where the viewer's going to look a little bit more. The most contrast attracts the eye. And I keep working on this until I really feel that the drawing is more set. And you can see how some things get added in, some things get taken out. And it's an adjustment back and forth for me when I draw. It's never just straight ahead. I wish it was. I wish when I drew it just went forward in one direction, but it never does for me. And I'm always tinkering, always making changes until I really begin to feel sure of what the image is going to be. Now I move on to color. And this in Procreate is also pretty easy because it's so easy to erase the color. In real life, when I'm doing watercolors, I'm much more careful about this. But here you can really just throw it on and then erase where it's not supposed to be. It's really fun. And now we get to, Romeo's bandana, a little more shading. And I'm beginning to feel like, oh, wait, Romeo's head was too big. And so I adjust it. So you can see, even though I'm at like this end point of color, I'm making a big adjustment to the drawing to make it finish. And I'm still thinking and adding little details, and you can see like the marks that are getting made are very small, and you probably can't even see them half of the time because it's hard to see what I'm doing. But now you see I worked again on Elvis's expression to make him look a little happier. And now I feel this is it. This is what the piece should be. He's grumpy, but not miserable. And that's it. Thank you for watching.